Hey, what's going on, guys? Using the built-in webcam on the Acer Aspire 5755 series, 5755 6493. I've been looking for this video. The video for the Acer Aspire 5755 6493 on YouTube, or any video research on Google or whatever. And it's weird, I still can't find it. Mostly all of them. 1 second. Stomach's a little achy, yeah. The most ones I'm seeing is 5755G or whatever, so. But as you guys know, you guys seen my on September 2nd, a few days ago. I think tomorrow will be a week because the video wasn't uploaded till the next day because I got it the night of September 1st. I think September 1st, which was around like 8:30 at night. So tomorrow night, of course, it'll be 1 week since I had this laptop, and it's really amazing. The battery lasts like a few hours. Better than 20 minutes, better than half an hour, depending on how you use it. And the camera is actually pretty decent. It's not as shitty as the HP 2000, but of course that was an older laptop. Now I have it off the battery saver, and I have the brightness at 50%, and it goes down quite a bit, but it says 96%, an hour and 10 minutes. That's because I have it off the battery saver. But when I put the battery saver on, which I mostly prefer, which doesn't really change the brightness, it's back up at an hour and 30 minutes. So you just gained another 20 minutes. And I just took it out of the battery. But of course, when you do like videos and stuff like that, and when you lower the brightness, you do get more battery time. So I'm gonna leave it at 25%. Yeah, it's better to have it on battery saver. Usually when you have it on battery saver, like on Android phones, you don't get the Wi-Fi, and you can't you can't do certain things. But of course on laptops, it's different, right? They're not going to take the Wi-Fi away, because I mean you need to have the internet, right? So yeah, so it's not too bad. It's still kind of dark, but it's not as bad as the other camera. The camera that was built in on the shitty laptop that I sold, the HP 2000, which I had for so many months. But that laptop had to friggin' go, man. It had to go adios, man, because it was just, you know what I mean, the keyboard and everything, and the friggin' screen kept shutting off, the computer just kept shutting off, and I don't have to worry about this computer doing that. The only thing that I don't like about it is that laptop activated Windows 10, Windows 10 Pro, where this laptop didn't. So yeah, that's like a problem right there. So now I have a non-activated Windows. Now of course it says on the screen, go to settings to activate Windows. But it's not like other Windows. It's not like Windows 7 or Windows 8 where you have to activate to use the computer. So far it's okay. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, it's pretty decent. I'm not going to use my other webcam that I have. I'm not going to worry about this Because this one's pretty. I mean, that one will probably be better, the LifeCam HD 3000. But I mean, I'm just using this one for now, so. So you can see what it says. Yeah. Let's do this again. Hold on. Wow, you can actually see the damn words. Wow. Oh my god. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. This is for the Olympics. The Coca-Cola for the Olympics. Also got the Blue Jays. The Toronto Blue Jays. The Coca-Cola. It's like red. Yeah. So let's try some of this. Everyone's excited, back to school. Summer's fucking coming to an end already. Yeah, guys, this has really decent details, man. It's also a newer laptop, right? Like that, the HP 2000 was probably like probably like 2009, 2010. Or this is like a 2011, 2012 laptop, right? So, or maybe it was even earlier. I think it was, because Windows 7 was 2009, right? Yeah, so it might have been 2009 and 2010, where this is, you know, a little bit newer, right? After that one. So I got some lunch here. Well, I had breakfast at A&W today, the original breakfast that I usually have. Which is really good, but then I had some change. It's like $5.10. Well, it's 2 for $4.50, but the tax is like $5.10, $5.20, whatever. And you get 2 chicken bacon wraps from A&W. They're baby wraps, you know, what I usually get at the mall. So I ended up getting those for later on. Wasn't sure what time I was gonna eat. I'm having like a late lunch because I mean I've been pretty busy. I've been downtown. I was downtown today, so you know, for a little bit. I was just checking my email here. Yeah, so look at that, guys. Wow. Yeah, you can, wow, man. Holy shit. That's good autofocus, dog. Well, they say that, I think it was like a $600 laptop on Google. Fucking Toronto, so much traffic. Yeah, long weekend's over, but it doesn't mean that it's not busy. It's gonna be always busy. These friggin' back to school stuff, you know. Also, I think, what's the brightness on this phone? I think it's always at 60. I was at 60. Yeah, 60%, yeah. Yes, let's try this wrap here. So yeah, I did 2 videos on my phone today, of course. The first one was the longest one, 13:30, and then the second one was like 3 minutes, talking about other things. And of course, this Sunday, September 11th, which is 9/11, is Backlash. Backlash it might still be good because it's a pay-per-view, but I mean, it's a SmackDown pay-per-view. You know what I mean? It's not. So it's only the superstars, the wrestlers, divas, whatever. Well, they're not divas anymore. They're all superstars now. From from for SmackDown Live, which is tonight at 8 o'clock. Which I'll probably watch. Which I'll probably be watching. We can have a poll too if you want. Fucking crazy fucking people. Fucking nuts. That's why I don't live in Toronto anymore. Can't deal with shit like that. You know, I went back a few times, but you know what? I've been in Kingston since Boxing Day. I lived and I moved to Kingston December 26, 2011. So this Boxing Day, 2016, will be 5 years. It's coming up. So 2017 will be 5 years since I left Toronto. Gotta get the fuck out of there. Some parts of Kingston can be bad. Don't get me wrong. Kingston, Ontario, but it's nowhere near Toronto now. Kingston is a tourist town, so, and not to be racist, I'm not racist. Matter of fact, I love black people, African Americans, you know, I like the culture, I listen to their music, I watch their movies. But the thing is though, if you come visit Kingston, or if you live in Kingston, from a different city, or a country, you're gonna see that Kingston is more white. You know what I mean? You get more of the different culture, whatever, different types of people in the bigger cities in Toronto, Vancouver, Montreal, but mostly I guess Toronto, of course. You know, you're gonna see the difference when you leave Kingston and you go to Toronto for, like, say, the day, or for a weekend, or for a week, whatever. You're gonna be like, I mean, it's okay to visit and everything, you know, take some pictures and stuff like that, but you're gonna notice the difference between Toronto and Kingston. There's a big difference, guys. Well, I just wanted to record this video here. I think this will be my first time recording on this webcam. I mean, I did test some videos out on it, on this webcam, but I never really kept it. It was just like more like a test. But of course, most people, are back to work and stuff like that, and usually most people, well, here anyway, usually work until about 4:30 or so. So it's only 10 after 3, so so I'm just home by myself, Pretty tired. It was pretty hot. I have the van right there, like in front of me, as you can see. It's usually on the red chair, but I need it right here, sitting beside me. So talking about this laptop again, the Acer Aspire 5755 series. It doesn't get as hot. It doesn't overheat like other laptops that I had. And it reminds me of the brand new Acer Crystal White laptop that I had from Walmart. Now that one, the gigahertz was only 1.60 and only 1.6. It wasn't 1.60 and another 1.60 or 1.60 times 1.60. The two good things about that laptop compared to this laptop, I guess it was newer. Of course, it was 2015, and I guess the crystal white and stuff, the color. But when it comes to computers, though, it's better to have like a silver or black color laptop for sure. Having a bright white laptop is this is too bright. You know what I mean? But talking about the RAM with that one, it was 1 terabyte, which was really awesome. Where this is 640 gigs, but of course it's like, it's like over 580 or something like that, 570 gigs, 75 gigs after the software and the updates. So, or it might go down to like 560 depending. When I first had it, it was down to like 530, so still well over 500 gigs. You know what I mean? So that's good for. It's better than what I previously had, because what I previously had was only 200 gigs, 250, 230. You know what I mean? So it's kind of not as much. And also, what I liked about the Acer Crystal White laptop from Walmart, the 1 terabyte, the 8 gig RAM. But yeah, it's cool that it was 8 gigs of RAM. It's cool that it was 1 terabyte, but I don't really need a terabyte hard drive. When it comes to consoles like PS4 or Xbox One, I would probably go for a terabyte or two. That's gaming though, right? But when it comes to laptops, I don't really game much on laptops, because I did download Sonic Dash, because you can play Xbox mobile games on here from the Microsoft Store, App Store. And it does really get hot. I notice it does overheat. So that's the thing about gaming and stuff. But when you do just like basic stuff, like internet browsing and the videos, it doesn't really, you know what I mean? It doesn't like overheat. You're not recording a 4K video, you know what I mean? It's not like this phone where it records in 4K, right? So, let's see what I got. Yeah. Anyway, guys, so that's the only good thing about that computer. But that computer was also $500, where this was used. It was only $150. So, you know what I mean? But of course, when you Google it and you search it, it's actually a $600 laptop. So, but back then it was $600 when it first came out. You know what I mean? In 2012, but 2016. As the years go by, 4 or 5 years, you know what I mean, the price is going to drop down to like 200 or 100 something, 200, 150, you know what I mean? So yeah, so that's it right there. But you know what? I'm not a person that downloads a whole bunch of damn movies and person that installs a whole bunch of damn games, stuff like that, you know what I mean? So like 640 gigs of hard drive is good. The 6 gig RAM is good. It runs pretty good. The 2.5 gigahertz, which is 2.50 times 2, it's 2.50 and another 2.50. So that should be 5. But it says Intel Core i5, 2.5 gigahertz with turbo boost up to 3.1 gigahertz. So it comes with turbo boost, I don't know. And then of course the HD graphics is 3000, and it's under 2 gigs of dynamic, but it's over a gig and a half. It's almost 1.8 gigs. It's 1,760 megabytes. So 1,700 megabytes of dynamic video memory. So, and the screen is LED, LCD, LED, LCD, super multiple DL drive. So, yeah, it's pretty good. See, it says HD webcam, so that's probably why. That's why it's clear, right? Because it's HD high definition, right? So, let's see what's like. Someone said something here. Okay guys, let's end this video here at 22 minutes. Thank you for watching, and I really do hope that this laptop works for me for a very long time. Sucks that it's not activated, but you know, it doesn't mean I'm gonna go back to Linux, because so far Windows 10 is still working with it not being activated, so which is good. But that's the only issue. Other than that, everything works perfectly. Anyway guys, I'm going to end this video right here. Thanks very much. There'll be more to come.